Republicans are telling Meghan Markle to stick to acting and daring the royal family to strip her of her title after she wrote a letter to Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer advocating for paid family leave on Thursday. Ms. Markle's latest interference in U.S. politics reignites the question in my mind as to why the royal family does not simply strip her and Harry officially of their titles, particularly since she insists on sending this under the pretense of being the Duchess of Sussex, Representative Jason Smith, RMO. While her attempts at appealing to working-class families by recalling her days of eating at Sizzler were laughable, her comments make crystal clear that the passage of this massive tax and spend bill is aimed more at helping global elites get huge tax breaks than helping the working families she claims to have dined with. The letter sparked rumors that Markle was using the tactics of an aspiring politician to lobby two senior Washington figures on Joe Biden's proposed parental and sick leave legislation in a 1,000-word letter sent on the Sussex's own headed paper. Meghan Markle is incredibly out of touch with the American people and should stick to acting instead of trying to play politics, Representative Lisa McClain, Republican Michigan, told DailyMail.com. The last thing we need right now is wealthy celebrities pushing their liberal agendas on the American people. Last October, Smith requested the Crown strip Harry and Meghan of their titles over interference in the U.S. election. In remarks made on the election at the end of September, as some states had begun their early voting, Prince Harry urged people to reject hate speech while Meghan called November 3 the most important election of our lifetime. Royals experts have also questioned whether Americans will be impressed by her account of how she had to struggle on $4.99 salads from Sizzler when her estranged father Thomas put her through private school from kindergarten and she now lives in a $14 million LA mansion while sitting on a $100 million fortune. The Duchess of Sussex's letter was sent, she claims, as an engaged citizen and a parent and as a mom, but is being viewed as her most overtly political intervention in U.S. life yet after speculation she has dreams of being a Democrat politician or even to run for U.S. president. The extraordinary 1,030-word letter to Pelosi and Schumer, both Democrats, is written on the Sussex's new post-royal letterhead, which prominently uses their titles but not their official ciphers. In one highly political line, she says the U.S.'s economic systems are past their expiration date and too many Americans are forced to shortchange themselves when it comes to what matters to them. Angela Levin, journalist and biographer of Prince Harry, told that while the Duchess is an American citizen, the letter from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed on behalf of my family, Archie and Lily and Harry, amounts to using her British title and marriage to the sixth in line to the throne to interfere in U.S. politics. She said, Meghan's two-page letter to lobby Congress about giving money on parental leave is obviously another step towards trying to turn herself into a politician. But the notepaper she is using is astonishingly from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and shows how she isn't even aware that she is talking to politicians in a republic that won its independence from the Crown in 1776. The truth is that the bill about parental leave is on its way to being confirmed, and could be hijacked by Meghan's belief it was largely due to her. In addition, if she was writing a profession letter, what on earth is she getting all cozy and intimate by stating the letter is also on behalf of Archie and Lily? Notice she is not calling her Lilibet, the Queen's nickname, and Harry. Poor old Harry has come last. Prince Charles is known to have written to several U.S. presidents over the years, including Joe Biden, and also sent the so-called Black Spider letters to British government ministers and politicians over the years, but never in the same public way as Meghan's missive to Schumer and Pelosi. Meghan's reference to Sizzler has been seized upon on social media, with users labeling her comments as out of touch and questioning what relevance the statement has to maternity leave. The Duchess has suggested she had to struggle to make ends meet as a youngster and that $4.99 salads from Sizzler was one of her family's few options, but Twitter users pointed out many families don't have the money to eat out whatsoever, and sprang to the defense of the salad bar. Royal commentator and former editor of International Who's Who, Richard Fitzwilliams, told, using the example of the $5 salad bar and how she had to struggle in the past is an attempt to link with the way so many families struggle to pay their bills. Aspiring politicians use these sort of examples and it remains to be seen, since she was privately educated and her father was one of Hollywood's top lighting directors, whether the audience she seeks are impressed by her account of how she had to struggle. She and her father are estranged as she is at the moment from the royal family. The issue she highlights is undoubtedly an important one, but many will sense a ruthless streak in her behavior which needs moderating if she were ever to seek election. He added, "What, I wonder, is Harry's future in all this? An autobiography at the end of next year won't be helpful to mending his relations with his family. Meghan is where she is because she married into the royal family. It will be fascinating to see how, if she chooses politics, people in the US will regard her. A source close to the palace has said Meghan's intervention is unlikely to cause waves in the UK, as she is unlikely to return to royal duties. She's an American citizen, highly political, and it's not the first time she's lobbied using her title. The palace won't be shocked at all, the expert said.